Good afternoon, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners, making it for a video for Marauder and the team on how to get in a stock like Green Brick Energy. How do we do this? And this is going to help you. This is, a lot of people talk theory. This is the real world. This is something that I've used for years, and it works. We're going to nuts and bolts this though. We're going to go real specific on this. First off, let's talk about the stock. Does it even make the cut? Here we go. Earnings per share at 93, group rank B. All right. SMR A, accumulation distribution B, composite rating 97. Last quarter's earnings up 40%. It makes the cut, folks. Last quarter sales up 24. The previous quarter, earnings up 55%, sales up 61%. Again, composite rating 97, relative strength 89, leading the stock at a new high ground. It made the cut. So that's the first part. I'm pretty hard and fast about this. If it doesn't make the cut or make the grade, I don't put it on the key list. I want to share this with you. I will never put a stock on the key list that I would not buy myself personally. I mean that. It would be morally wrong to put stuff on there that I wouldn't do myself. I'm not going to do that to you. I care too much about all of you. So here we go. There it is. It makes the grade. It makes the cut. Any way you flush it. Has a nice long base, right? As you can see. You can say, okay, Pat, get down to it. The stock gaps up. What do I do? What am I supposed to do here? Here's the tactic for you. You look at this, and then it gaps up, and you go, oh, it opens up here. Dagnabbit, what am I going to do? This is what we do. Near the open, take it down to 30-minute chart, and take a look at it. And you can say, boy, that first bar was a big bar there, and I've got to get rid of this. Bear with me just a second. My apologies. That first bar, this is a 30-minute chart. Oh, this is for everybody. You can say, gosh, what time frame is he talking about? You can always look in the upper left-hand corner. You see where it says 30-minute? That's a 30-minute chart. All right? That first bar was a big bar. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do there? Glance at the 30. Take it down to 10. Here's the 10-minute chart. That first 10-minute bar isn't that great. It gapped up and closed down. And then it lifts, okay? And it runs up on good volume. You see that? This is a 10-minute chart. You can see this right here. By the way, team, this isn't textbook stuff. This is the real world. This is the way we do it. Have I done this before? Oh, yeah. Runs up on good volume, and then it pulls back on lower volume. Do you see this? And I'm going to do something that I think will really help you. Takes off, not the best, gaps up and reverses down. But the next bar lifts up. And then it peaks out here, okay? It actually closed a little bit below where it opened on a pickup in volume. Now it starts to pull back. But note this. And again, team, this is a 10-minute chart. You can look there. Pulls back on less volume. Pulls back on a slight pickup in volume. But it's coming down to the rising 8 EMA. We're looking for an entry on this. It gapped up. We're trying to find a safe entry. Pulls back on less volume. You see that? Volume drop off on even less volume than the previous bar, and note where it stopped. It stops right here on the rising 8-period exponential moving average. We could say, okay, maybe it'll bounce off that. And it does. And it does it on a pickup in volume. Taking out the highs of this bar, that could be a buy right here. The high on this bar is 28.46. You could put a limit alert or a price alert at 28 or a buy stop at 28.50. Now, I have to stress, this is a pullback setup. And yes, I use this. And I've used it for years. And I know some other really good traders that I know personally that do this. There's the entry. Here we go. Does this. Trending on the 8. And by the way, you can say, let's do real world, Pat. It goes up and it starts to fall. Where should I sell some if it loses the lows of that bar? Right there. For a very small loss. And then it does this, okay? And it continues on a pickup in volume. It does this. It does this. Here is quiet, all right? Fine, bounces, lifts. And I'm just going to continue with this. See that trend on the 8 EMA? And here's where we are right now. That's a 10-minute chart, and you can see it. Here's the 30-minute chart. There it is. Team, There's a lot of experience that I just shared with you in this video, right there. That's the real world. Most people don't know this. This works. It works. But let's go back to the 10. Let's suppose that we bought this right in here, and then it fell. What's going to be your stop? Let's do the real world. The highs on this bar is 28.46. So we'll say you buy it for 28.50 to 28.60 on this bar. You buy it. And at a volume. And again, this is the 10-minute chart. Everybody always talks about, oh, it was easy, it was easy. Let's talk about if it doesn't work out. That's the real world. Where are you going to sell some? If it loses the lows of that bar, it means that you were wrong, and you have to sell at least 1/2 of your shares. If it continues falling, you sell the rest. For a very 7% loss, heck no, I'm talking maybe a 1 or a 2% maximum loss. That's it. There it is, right there. Anyway, it's a 6-minute video, and it's a good video. As far, that sounds arrogant, but this is a money video. And now you know something that most people don't know. So anyway, that's for you. That's for the team. And I thank you very much.